Of an assault by 2 males.
Okay.
Do you want to see the video?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. So you don't want to see the video?
I want you to answer my question first.
What is your question?
Where were you when this has happened?
Just...
Mate, are you going to give me your details or are you freezing?
So do you want to see the video?
Pardon?
Do you want to see the video?
Yeah, can I ask why you're filming here?
Do you want
Alright then, so what you're going to see in this one, if you haven't already seen Ash's video, is these two numpties turn up. One of them extremely unprofessional. Well, actually, I think they're both are chewing gum, which is extremely rude and unprofessional in my opinion. And if they turned up to me chewing gum, I would refuse to speak to them until they discarded of that chewing gum, because it is completely rude, it is dirty, it is a disgusting habit. And I will not speak to anybody while they are chewing gum, because it's rude. And you're seeing them turn up. They're more interested in getting Ash's details because they're more interested in victim blaming than actually protecting the victim. But if you haven't already seen this video, what is going to happen is Ash is going to be assaulted by two people. And then they're going to play the victim. The police are going to come and do absolutely nothing, even though they've just seen the video of what had happened. Even though the business has probably got CCTV of the incident as well. But let's just get straight into this video.
Right. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Now come attacking me. What are you doing? I need to know who you are.
What are you videoing for? What is your video?
I don't know. Right, now. Who are you? Go on. What are you after? All I need is ask a question to ask you what you're doing.
What are you doing?
I wouldn't touch me.
Why? What are you grabbing me for?
Because you assaulted me.
No, I didn't touch you at all.
You
What are you
did.
doing? What's his face?
I'm going to call the police.
What? You touched me first. I don't touch you. What are you fucking grabbing me for?
Get off me.
What?
Lose him now. Lose him now.
Get
Lose
off
him
me. Don't grab me. Touch me again, see what happens, you fucking prick.
So all this has literally unfolded in 1 minute and 40 seconds. You've got somebody coming out and grabbing the lens of somebody's camera to stop him from filming, not blocking it, grabbing the lens. So if somebody grabbed the lens of one of my, say my Canon R6, I would not be happy for a simple fact that Canon R6 is probably worth more than what this guy makes in a month. Absolute fool. The lenses are not cheap, and they're also not that delicate. They're also quite delicate. So if somebody went and grabbed the front of my camera, I would not be happy, and I would push him away. And then you've got this other guy which does the exact same thing, grabs the front of his camera. Now I know. Oh, what did Ash say he uses? Was it a Fiji or I know Ash's camera is like a £1,500 camera. So it's not a cheap camera, and it's not there for somebody to grab the end of. Not at all. Unnecessary. And then you've got him deliberately walking backwards into here as well. You're allowed to use reasonable force to stop that from happening, in my opinion. Now, you have to be careful because obviously it has to be reasonable force to the extent what you're in. This absolute buffoon is come onto public and just attacked a member of the public, in my opinion.
Right. Please. I Yeah, no, I've got some problems, mate. I've got a bloke here taking pictures and abusing people. He's on the premises, filming everything on the shop floor, on the yard. I've just come to ask him who he is. He's pushed me away. He's got his face all covered up. He's got a camera. He's got a body cam, and he won't answer me questions. And he's phoning the police now because he's just attacked one of the lads. He's phoning the police now because he's just attacked one of my blokes.
Oh my God.
He's standing here. Look, he's standing here, arrogant as hell, just filming me right in front of me.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Just phone the police. Tell them that's what's happened, and say that you feel like our staff could be in danger. We don't know who he is, and we need him outside.
Okay, no worries. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
So it sounds like this guy just rang his boss and then said to him, this person's on site and is attacking their staff. Now, very convenient of him to say that he was on site, and very convenient of him to leave out the fact that he is the one which has gone hands-on first. Just so he doesn't think, does he not realise, like he's just said, this person has got a body cam on, he's also recording. Does he not realise making false allegations like that is absolutely retarded to do when the person has got 2 or 3 cameras on and recording everything? Absolute idiot. Now what he doesn't realise is his company's going to be on blast and probably get loads of dislikes and bad reviews on Google and whatever else you can review them on because of their allegations, the false allegations, their behaviour, their attitude. And what's it going to do? Just affect the company. And then hopefully he gets enough people ringing the company where the boss actually looks at their CCTV, maybe even the camera, and then gets rid of a few of them. Because it's not very good representation of the company, is it, to have people that come out and attack people for filming?
What are you doing? What is the whole point to you videoing? Are you some sort of paedophile or something? What's putting hands on?
Hi, I was looking at me. I work at CWG in Warsaw, Simpson Drive. I've got a lad on the premises, don't know who he is, he's filming us. He's just abused one of my lads on the shop floor, and my manager's asked me to phone you to get the police out. He's threatening us and everything.
Absolute fucking freak. Yeah, you fucking weirdo.
I haven't got the postcode, sorry. It's Simpson Drive, Aldridge. What's the postcode, Dan? That postcode. WS9 8TP. Yeah, I'm
Hi there. Names and numbers?
Pardon?
Names and numbers.
PC Scott 27512.
And you?
PC Evans 25306, and who are you?
My name's Ashley. My name's Ashley.
Ashley?
Yep.
What's your last name, Ashley?
Doesn't matter for now. I need to make a report of an assault.
Okay then, so unfortunately for Ashley, the way he's interacted with the police off the bat is going to give him a bad taste in the mouth. That's probably why she's chewing on Chewy. And is probably the reason why they interact with you the way they're going to interact with you, because of the way the first impressions, in my opinion, is very important. First impression is not that good. She's come out with chewing Chewy to an incident which clearly states in there in her policy that she shouldn't be chewing chewy when interacting with members of the public. So she doesn't care about her own policies, which highlights exactly what she's going to be like as a police constable. But to give yourself the best chance with the police, you've got to be polite, courteous, and then give them an actual opportunity. Give them what they give you. So if they give you an attitude, you give them one back. But if you start with them with an attitude straight away, end of the day, they're the ones with all the power, aren't they, at the minute? So you're stuck in a no-win situation, unfortunately, now, Ash, because of the way you've spoken to these people. And what you're going to get now is just them basically saying, fuck you.
By 2 miles.
Okay.
Do you want to see the video?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. So you don't want to see the video?
I want you to answer my question first.
What is your question?
Where were you when this has happened?
Just here on the public footpath.
On the public footpath. And how would you describe your behaviour at the time?
I was very calm.
You was very calm?
I was stood here minding my own business.
Where was the camera at the time that you was being very calm in front of these people?
I was just filming in front of this building.
Okay.
You want to see the video?
I want you to tell me what's happened first.
I've told you what's happened.
From start
I've been standing here filming.
Yeah.
They've come out quite aggressive.
Mm.
I've not said anything.
What have they said to you?
They've asked me what I'm doing.
Did you answer them?
No,
Why didn't you answer them?
because I'm not obliged to answer their questions.
Okay, what are you doing there?
What am I doing here?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what I'm doing here.
Well, I'm obliged to ask you, aren't
You can ask.
I? I can ask. But if you're not going to fully cooperate with me, how am I meant to help you?
Okay then, so we don't know what was edited out in that little snippet there, but what I can say is their attitude is not very good, is it? Straight away. She's still chewing chewy, which I wouldn't interact with her at all. I'll tell her to spit it out if she wants to speak to me, as it is very unprofessional and against her policies. Now, the other thing, why would you need to have is what is got to say when it's already been proven that a witness's statement is not as reliable as it should be because they miss key details or they tell it as they want it to be seen, when is offered to show you a video and then you can have your own opportunity to have your own impressions on what the video is showing and then make your mind up like that. But instead you want to hear what it's got to say, what they've got to say, rather than just seeing the video, which does not lie and it does not miss out key information. Not only that, if you see something on that video you can't see and you want to find out, there was cameras all up along that building, which you could have just gone and seen that video and got a bird's eye view of what was actually happening. Now, what I would recommend for Ash to do, considering he gets attacked a lot and this is the type of interaction he gets with the police, get yourself a 3D camera, stick it on your bike, and then it'll get a video clip of you being attacked rather than just your camera, so it misses out a lot of stuff.
Do you want to tell me what you were doing here?
Filming.
Why were you filming?
Because I can. I'm in public and I can film.
Yeah.
They've got no right to come out all aggressive and putting their hands on me.
Okay. How about I have a chat with my colleague and them, and because obviously I've listened to you.
Do you want to see the video?
Oh, this moment I want to talk to my colleague, if I can. Is that okay with you? Ashley? Okay.
If you want to go inside, I've got all your details.
Yeah.
I'll give you a call in a bit or Alright. Do you want to? You can lock this if you want.
Yeah.
Mate, you going to give me your details or are you freezing?
So do you want to see the video?
Pardon?
Do you want to see the video?
Yeah, can I ask why you're filming here?
Do you want to see the video?
Yeah, can you answer my question as to why you're filming this private business?
So I don't understand why the police always do that. They always go back to an absolute irrelevant point Why are you filming in public? Because he can. It's that simple. Now, the question should be, why did they attack you? Can I see that video to see what actually happened rather than taking his word and his word? Shall I tell you why they don't do it? Because they're fucking useless, absolute useless fucking tyrants. They've already decided what's gonna happen before they get there, and regardless of what's gonna thingy, nobody's gonna get arrested. No, there's gonna be, oh sorry, there was not enough to investigate, but yet we seen in a video not that long ago a woman get arrested for standing outside on a street corner and potentially breaching a public space protection order. Now, if you can get arrested for investigative purposes to see if you're in breach of that, I'm pretty sure this is an arrestable offence. It's assault. It's just as simple as that. It is assault. I'm not going to bring up the law because I do that all of the time, and we've seen it over and over and over again. But let's continue.
Because I can. I'm in public and I can film anything
Okay.
that my eyes can see.
That's fine. Do you want to give me your details?
Not obliged to.
Okay.
But I do want to make a report.
Okay, so I'm going to need some details from you then, aren't I?
Okay, so do you want to see the video then?
Yeah, that's fine. You can show me the video.
Okay, I'll show you the video.
At the minute, I'm trying to obtain details of yourself, and I've obtained details of the gentleman involved. Are you willing to provide me with your details so I can progress with the investigation?
So have you seen the video?
I have seen the video, yes.
Okay, so I'll provide details.
Yeah. I've taken details from the gentleman, I've taken details from yourself. At the minute, I'm trying to ascertain what's gone on. You adding in that we're not doing anything and we're not taking you seriously isn't helping in the slightest, is it? We're trying to help you, that's our job, that's what we're here to do. I'm trying to obtain some details from you, which you're giving. But at the minute, we can't get any further forward with what's gone on.
In terms of the initial for it to happen, was it the case of one gent tried to block your camera to which you've reacted?
He's got no right to block my camera.
Alright then, so at this point, this interaction with these two numpties, if I was Ash, I would have shown them the video. If I was wanted to continue with the complaint, knowing nothing's going to happen, I would have shown them the video, given my details, and then not said anything after that. And said, I will come in for an interview to give us a statement with some legal advice, because now what you're seeing is this constable trying to trip him up to admit to something that he did do and he didn't do. But to make him say that he attacked them first and he went hands on first. They didn't block the camera, they grabbed his camera. There's a big difference. Now, if that was just somebody walking down the street and somebody grabbed your camera, you would firstly assume that it's a grab and snatch. We see it all the time, these fools coming on these electric bikes, grabbing your phone and doing one. Robbing your watches, all this stuff, the street theft, all of the time. So that would be the first thing that would come to your mind. I'm getting robbed here. I'm going to defend myself. It's that simple.
But equally, have you then, as a reaction to him trying to block your camera from recording himself, have you then
He's got into
him?
my personal space. I've got a right to push him back.
Who did? Because obviously, I'm not. Who did you push first? In the case of, you know, because I'm not trying to catch you out.
He's assaulted me.
Pat.
He's assaulted me.
And did he, like, in what way? Like,
I've shown your colleague the video. They've come up to me.
Yeah.
They've assaulted me.
Would you say you've assaulted them?
No, I haven't assaulted them.
Okay.
Okay, so I've spoken to my supervision. Put my camera back on. At this moment in time, I'm going to advise you to move on, and obviously we will deal with the crime in what we call investigative time. At the minute, there's no code G, so there's no code G to lock any of these people up, and there's no code G to lock yourself up. So it'll be crimed and you'll be dealt with as a victim, and we'll get that we'll get the crime looked into and give you a call. Again, I am going to advise you to leave the area. I can't force you to leave the area.
Can I advise you to leave the area? You're dismissed. Get out of here.
Okay. I didn't have attitude with you, did I? I've just said I'm going to advise you to leave the area.
Well, I want you to leave the area now.
Because
you're dismissed. Get out of here.
Right. You need to stop with the attitude.
Do not be rude or disrespectful.
I haven't been rude to you in one bit, have I? I've been professional the whole way through, and I will remain professional because that's my job.
Okay then, so Ash's attitude there was a bit out of order. And her saying she's been professional, I would disagree, because a part of you being professional and a part of your rules and policies does state not to be chewing gum when interacting with members of the public. Now, both of these have got chewy in the mouth and they're both chewing, which is extremely rude. They both got the bloody mouths open, catching flies while they're chewing. Extremely rude and not professional at all. Now, I can say they are doing the job professionally, but we've all seen when they want to take when they want to investigate something and arrest somebody there, and then they will do it even if it is for the smallest, pettiest thing ever, like we've seen that woman stood on the street. Now, the funny thing I keep mentioning that is because they are going to be passing a law to make it an offence for you to stand on a street next to one of these clinics and stuff like that, which is outrageous, absolutely outrageous. Now, they are going to be putting things in place so you're not allowed to interrupt with people or blah blah blah, interact with people going in and out and all that sort of stuff, which is absolutely nonsense in my opinion. This country is just turning into a dictatorship rather than a democracy. We're losing our freedoms of speech, we're losing everything. Now, there is a video I'm going to just post because I think this woman's hit the nail on the head, but it's got nothing to do with this, so let's continue.
I'm going to give you some advice to leave the area so nothing like this happens again. I can't force you to leave the area, it's advice. But we will be dealing with the crime. Obviously, I will send you over a crime number. I've got your mobile number, I've got your home address. We will send you through a crime number. Okay? Is there anything else we can assist with today?
Nope.
Are you going to take my advice and go somewhere else? Are you going to take my advice or not?
My dad died 35 years ago. I don't need anybody giving me any words of advice.
That's not a problem. Is there any way I can get back in here? I don't think there is there?
Well, if you wave them over. We are?
Yeah, I'm just going to wait for the names to be run through. And then we can go, Ziz.
There is.
Hit that like button as well. We're not going to be here for too much longer.
Yeah, do you just want to go and update them in regards to what I've said? We'll be clearing. Should they need any further assistance, they need to call us.
So what's happening?
Like I said, I've given you some advice to leave the area. If you don't take that advice, I can't force you to take that advice. However, for your safety and for everyone else's, I've advised you to leave the area. We'll go and crime it, we'll deal with it as we need to. You'll receive a crime number via text, and the investigation will be dealt with by the investigation team.
Do you prefer to be called Ash or Ashley?
Whichever.
Oh, just more whatever, whichever one you want to be addressed as. You said you're going to be going soon, aren't you?
Very.
Yeah. Okay, they've just got concerns in terms of they're going out on their break, so if there's going to be any issues for them if they come out on their break.
No. As soon as by the time you get to the top of that road, I'll be on my way.
Okay.
Well, I've got every right to be here.
Have you,
You are aware of that, right?
Yeah.
I've got every right to be here.
I will let you know though, in relation to this, from that drop curb is not public, it's part of theirs.
Oh, no, it's not.
That's what they said, that drop curb for
No.
them is part of their property.
Well, it's not.
I'm only going by what they state.
Well, that's what
But
they
it's
say.
just, obviously I'm going to reiterate that for you, just so you know. You know, if you used to ever...
I've been on the public footpath. You've seen the video.
You've been on the what, sorry?
Public footpath.
So the best bet at the minute is for you to leave. Obviously we've got some bits to tie up. You all said you're leaving just after we leave anyway, so I'd suggest you leave now and go to the top of the road. We can finish what we need to do and everyone can go on their way, can't they?
Okay then, so I have just let the rest of this video play through, as there's not much more really to say. They're advised him to leave. He's under no obligation to leave, obviously. They know that, but they keep saying, "Oh, I advise you to leave." This is the type of police we've got, really. So if you're doing something which somebody may deem, "Oh, I don't like that," and then go on to the attack, this is what you're gonna get, because our police are absolutely useless, unless if you're being offensive online, and then they will come, kick your door in, and arrest you. Now, there was a post, I can't remember what it was off the top of my head on who posted it. It was some sort of police service in Doncaster, when it was Doncaster races, what basically said, if you booed Keir Starmer, we're gonna come and smash your back doors in by a police service, because he went to Doncaster races and he got booed and heckled. So if you boo and heckle our Prime Minister, he will get you arrested, because he does not believe in free speech, even though for years and years and years he said he believes in free speech, all this other nonsense, which is all bollocks, because everything he said is took his word off, and then he's going to be like, well, we're in massive debt. Absolute bollocks. But getting off topic, because this interaction really annoyed me, and it all starts from the top, doesn't it? It trickles down. And if you've got a Prime Minister which is going to allow you to bully people for saying stuff online, the police are going to think they can get away with this sort of behaviour. Now, I don't know if there was any sort of repercussions, or if the police did follow up with actions or anything like that, but it's probably no further action, nobody's going to get done, blah, blah, blah. All of this is just my opinion. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does help in YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.